我母亲她有血管性的失智症跟那个忧郁症，我很少离开她，我跟她挺 close 的，因为有时候我没有看到她我会想她，而且我觉得我自己照顾她要什么，可能我比较了解，因为我跟她从小到大了。她刚刚还没有 diagnose 的时候，我有经历过那个好像无头苍蝇这样，我不懂什么回事。现在可能有很多人跟我一样。他的家人刚刚诊断出有这种失智症的时候，他们会有那种错乱的感觉。如果可以，我就会帮忙他们，替他们分担不要给他们太过压力。
I think for caring of dementia patient must have really very patient first thing, and must have a caring heart. This is the part I always remember. She told me that one person she can brought us up, 5 of us. But now 5 of you can't even take care of me one. This is very sad when I hear that. My mother dementia is mild when started, but then she deteriorating very fast from mild to moderate. Then I have to monitor her. So I decided to take her for full time 7 days. I shower her. I noticed that she felt very shy and she refused to let me do it. But I told her, it's alright, I'm your daughter. When I was young, you did that to me. Now, I'm trying to help her. I had taken the course, then I branched off to specialize in dementia and I joined ADA. And I find that since I'm in this field, I try to hands-on and look after my mother.
I was diagnosed with colon cancer in 2010, and sadly in the year 2013 my wife went down with dementia. So I thought it's probably a wake-up call for me and I should probably give something back to society. Then I volunteered with the colon cancer support group. Caregiving is a difficult task. It requires a caregiver to have the heart of gold and the strength of steel. I realized that I took a vow that to death do us part, and I think since God has given me the strength, I should take care of her. And taking care of dementia patient is never easy, and I think we have been quite successful, and I think we have made her journey quite comfortable. Each day I see her smile, I'm happy. It makes my day. To be a volunteer, you must in fact be humble and also have the passion. You realize you must be on par or a level. I mean, treat everybody with kindness. Anyway, whatever I do, it's from the heart.
This Befrienders program has been ongoing for the past 6 years. So the aim of the program is actually to introduce newly diagnosed patients to cancer survivors who have survived the same cancer. And I remember when we started the first meeting of the program, this patient was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, and the doctors told them about all the side effects and the possible treatment, and also it may not work and he may die from the cancer. And he found out that actually one of the befrienders have actually stage 4 cancer, and it was 5 years ago that he has managed to survive and the cancer has never relapsed. That actually gave him a very strong encouragement to face the journey ahead. In cancer healthcare, it's not that we just care in the beginning, but we care till the end.
I am a 20 months sarcoma cancer survivor. I met Dr. Chubok Ai, and I find him a very good doctor, and also he empower the sarcoma support group.
Knowing Dr. Chu as a support group, he has encouraged me and even the patients within the group. He is what I call a gift to know him as a medical advisor and as friend.
I'm a type of person that I really don't share about my illness to others because I'm in the state of denial. My counselor, Sebastian, said he taught me how to do glass beating. When I focus on this glass beating, then it does help me. See, these things all come out very beautifully, and then that's how he Without me knowing, right, that's how he tapped onto my talents. Some of us, we have these fears, fear of facing the public. Usually we isolate ourselves, right? Even though we are helpless, with this illness, we still can self-support ourselves by selling our handmade products.
Local exercise group was hatched to enable the ex-patients who are staying around the vicinity, as exercise is good for heart patients because it helps them to keep a healthy lifestyle.
I had a heart attack, it's already 15 years. When I was doing my rehabilitation in the hospital for 3 months, I tell myself, I must do something more meaningful. I also want to join the heart support group and see if I can contribute anything. In actual fact, I look forward to every Sunday where I can meet all my friends. We are so happy and we really look forward to seeing each other every weekend. We are like a big family. And perhaps all this happiness and happy lifestyle helps us to be more healthy.
What we did for exercise is the warm-up that we have learned from the hospital. And after the warm-up, we will do our walk, and some of them who can still run. After the cooling down, we will ask whether do they have anything to raise or to share. And if there is, then they will open up. If not, then they will do it at a coffee talk.
And we feel ourselves healthy together, and we have more understanding and more knowledge about how the heart patient is. And then these are the benefits, and we can share with the others, the non-patient or other relatives regarding our experience in this group.
I volunteered for the hospice movement principally because I think it's part of being human, being able to do something who are less fortunate than you are. And I think being able to provide friendship, companionship for someone in the last leg of their journey is great. I think sometimes when we go and visit, we see family members and we're able to connect with them as well and offer some support.
When I bring a patient down and the bond establishes, and I tend to look after him as maybe even a sibling, that's the kind of bond. So sometimes he wants to go down for fresh air, wants to go to the chapel or to the fish pond, I'll just bring him there and then just sitting by him and to share that kind of bonding, is what touches me. And even though the person has already passed away, I do still think of that person and sometimes I do pray for him.
We usually go to Ward 53A and we do various activities like art and craft, playing games with them, and on festive occasions we will plan something bigger. The hope is that they get more contact with the outside world, because some of them they don't have families visiting them. Hopefully this will make them happy and even help in their recovery process. I hope that through our efforts that the stereotypes regarding mental health can be broken down, because this is one of the barriers that mental health patients face when they try to be discharged and go out to work, go into society and try to live independently.
I feel very fortunate to be in the position where I can make an impact in someone else's life and contribute to their happiness. Because I remember one of the residents actually just wanted to talk to me, and so we spent about an hour and he was just sharing about his life. And at the end of that, he was really very happy, and he sincerely told me that he was very thankful that I spent my time here listening to him. I could actually contribute to someone's happiness by such a simple act.
As a support group, we supported them by giving emotional, psychological, as well as educational sessions with them, befriending them. We've had even patients who, after coming through with their disease, they are coming forth to volunteer. And by having them on board with us, they are able to motivate the newly diagnosed patients who then see there's so much life even after their diagnosis.
For me, I just want to inspire my nurses that beyond work hours, there can be more that can be done, contribute to the society as well.
When I was in hospital 19 years ago with cancer, I had a very good bunch of nurses, and they helped me, hold my hand, watch me cry, advise me, pick myself up, and that was very touching. In the art class, it's not solely art class, we reached them. We reached out to them to talk to them of their pains in having cancer, going through treatment. It's more like befriending during art therapy.
Medic-Minded actually is under this umbrella of SPAA, and it provides respite care to families with children in life-threatening illness or very chronic condition. So Medic-Minded going to the family and providing the family with, especially the caregiver, time off from their daily routine of looking after the children.
Medi-Minders provide the role not just of the medical side of things, that's just a snippet of what we do. We offer a friend to the families. We make sure that the families know that we're there not just at the time we are with them for the 4 hours, but that we're there for them always, and that they are in our hearts, and that they have friends as well, and the families are not on their own.
Hygiene is really about family. There are 3 groups of people. One, there is the patients. Second group is the student volunteers from the secondary school, as well as the student volunteers from the university, comprising of the healthcare professional students. And what we hope to do for the patients is that through the volunteers, by them going into the homes of the elderly, we hope to keep them in their homes by bringing healthcare to them.
We have this desire within our hearts to serve our patients, especially when we go into the wards. We work with our patients, we identify areas of needs that cannot really be met in an acute hospital, and we really want to be able to go the extra mile to help our patients who are hospitalized and help on their road to recovery.
Having gone through it, you felt that you have learned something new, you have become a better person. I think that's what really keeps us going.